way to Laogucheng, which is a neighborhood on the outskirts of western Beijing, where the residents are in a standoff with developers over whether or not they can be evicted. Laogucheng is emblematic of the grievances felt by working-class Chinese across the country, who say they are being forced off their land without fair compensation by real estate developers working hand-in-hand with local governments. You're watching a standoff between several police officers, including a plainclothes officer on the left and the residents of Laogucheng on the right. As more and more residents poured into the street, the police got scared and beat a hasty retreat. The police trailed and detained me and a Times video journalist, saying we lacked the proper identification papers to report on the scene. We were held for about 2 hours, and the police demanded that the video journalist erase any record of the conflict. Here's what they were afraid of. This piece of paper the woman is holding up. It's a notice, purportedly from the district government, demanding that homeowners stop renting out their properties and ordering them to move out at once to pave the way for the planned redevelopment. The order cites old demolition regulations that conflict with newer Chinese laws to protect property owners' rights. A new state council regulation could help their cause by giving urban residents in China more power to fight redevelopment projects. The new regulation requires developers to compensate residents at market prices. But the regulation has yet to be finalized, and it's unclear how it will be enforced.
They promised this money, that money, but when we come back after demolition, there won't be a cent. I don't even have money to buy food. My husband is sick, and I'm sick too.
The government, motivated by profit, colludes with the developer to push down the prices for the masses. They are crushing the masses alive.
Residents say scare tactics have been used against them, like smashing rocks against windows in order to coerce residents to leave. What's happening in Laogucheng is typical of what's happening all over China. The central government issuing edicts and local governments hand-in-hand with real estate developers exploiting loopholes to get around them, in this case in Beijing city itself.
It's positively not legal. The Beijing government never said outsiders have to leave. Never. Beijing city would never issue such a notice. But what does this notice mean? Even if you don't want to leave, you have to leave. Even if we want to buy, how can we buy? They told us to buy second-hand apartments in the mountain area. We live in Beijing and they want us to go to the mountains. Why? Why, you should ask.